Hello everyone. A heartful welcome to everyone to this beautiful occasion. I am Rakshith Gowda. I am currently pursuing Electronics and Communication Engineering in GSKSJTI Bangalore. And now let us move on to the topic, the salient features of Indian Constitution. Let's move on to the introduction part. And what we are seeing here, the picture, that's the preamble of Indian Constitution. And let's take a brief introduction about Indian Constitution. The Constitution of India begins with a preamble. The preamble contains the ideas, objectives and basic principles of Constitution. The salient features of Constitution have evolved directly and indirectly from these objectives which flow from the preamble. And furthermore, the 18 major features of Constitution and comprehensively covers each of the features in the article. And here are the major features of Indian Constitution. First one is Indian Constitution is the lengthiest and written constitution. Constitution are classified into written like a American Constitution or unwritten like a British Constitution. The Constitution of India has been distinction of being the lengthiest and detailed constitutional document the world has so far produced. And furthermore, second one is it has been drawn from various sources. The Constitution of India has borrowed most of its provisions from the constitutions of various other countries as well as from the Government of India Act of 1935. And furthermore, third one is blend of rigidity and flexibility. Constitution are classified into rigid and flexible. The Indian Constitution is a unique example of the combination of rigidity and flexibility. And somehow furthermore, fourth one is federal system with unitary bias. It contains all the usual features of a federation such as two governments, division of powers, written constitution, the supremacy of the constitution, the rigidity of the constitution, independent judiciary and bicameralism. And furthermore, fifth one is parliamentary form of government. The parliamentary system is based on the principle of cooperation and coordination between the legislative and executive organs, while the president system is based on the doctrine of separation of powers between the two organs. Sixth one, synthesis of parliamentary sovereignty and judicial supremacy. The doctrine of sovereignty of parliament is associated with the British Parliament, while the principle of judicial supremacy with that of the American Supreme Court. Seventh one is rule of law. According to this axiom, people are ruled by law but not by men. That is the basic man is infallible. Eighth one is integrated and independent judiciary. Indian Constitution establishes independent judiciary by enabling the Indian judiciary to be free from the influence of executive and legislature. And furthermore, ninth one is fundamental rights. Part 3 of Indian Constitution guarantees 6 fundamental rights to all citizens. And somehow furthermore, 10th one is directive principles of state policy. Directive principle aim at establishing a welfare state in India where there will be no concentration of wealth in the hands of few. 11th one is fundamental duties. Fundamental duties were added to our constitution by the 42nd Amendment Act of 1976 on the recommendation of Swaran Singh Committee. And furthermore, 12th one is Indian secularism. The Constitution of India stands for a secular state. However, it does not uphold any particular religion as the official religion of the Indian state. And furthermore, 13th one is universal adult franchise. Indian democracy functions on the basis of one person, one vote. Every citizen of India who is 18 years of age or above is entitled to vote in the irrespective of caste, sex, race, religion or status. 14th one is single citizenship. Every Indian is a citizen of India irrespective of the place of her or his residence or place of birth. 15th one is three-tier government. Originally, the Indian Constitution provided for a dual polity and contained provision with regard to the organization and powers of the central and the state. Later, the 73rd and 74th constitutional amendment